my day ends. Do you remember last night? Cause I blacked out. In an all white dress with her back out. Said be careful with her heart cause it's fragile. And thinking about her past.
Welcome back, losers.
What's up, bitches and gentlemen? We're going to talk about some cold cases, some crazy theories, I reckon.
Some shit, man.
Some crazy shit.
Some crazy shit. That's what's going on.
Alright, so I was telling you. This guy I knew, I used to hang out with this kid, and he had this older cousin that was always hanging around us. And when the story is, his cousin used to work on airplanes, like big ass airplanes.
Yeah.
And he fell off the fucking airplane.
Oh, fuck.
But he landed just right so he didn't die. And he had fucked up, like crushed half his body. And half his body was titanium. Like, so this guy's worth a lot of fucking money. So, a few years ago, it was like a year ago, I was talking to him, I was like, bro, where the fuck's Travis at? He's like, bro, Travis got kidnapped. They kidnapped this dude. And they ended up finding only half his body. The bones in a bag. So they took the titanium out of his body. They took it's like $1 million worth of titanium out of this dude's body. Like, that's how much. It's crazy. I was like,
What
bro, no fucking way that guy died.
Holy shit.
I was like, holy fuck, dude. That's crazy as fuck.
That's actually fucking insane.
I think they say he got kidnapped by a bunch of meth heads.
What the... Dude, that's so sick. Could you imagine? They probably fucking, chopped his ass up, low-key. It took...
Probably, bro.
That's fucking terrible. Oh my god, dude. It's not even,
They probably made bank off that. I don't know, I don't know how you would, sell that. Unless it's, the black market type shit.
For sure. It's the
you
only
can't
place.
just,
you can't just be like, hey, you want a
want
fucking
some
titanium
leg?
arm or some shit?
Yeah, for real.
No, definitely the black market. There's a bunch of crazy shit, in the black market. Have you ever,
you can buy, organs and
dude,
shit.
yeah. You ever, looked into that shit?
Oh, yeah.
Seriously?
I used to watch shit on
Dude,
that.
yes, all the time. That shit's weird. Yeah, no. That's, you could sell that shit. They probably, melted it down or something.
I don't know.
I
think you get that, where are meth heads gonna get? They probably find a way, honestly.
Dude, what? To sell?
There's these at my river house.
Mm-hmm.
They were remodeling it, and there's a bunch of shit downstairs. And these fucking meth heads came over there. They they had a car. They didn't have a truck. They fucking stole a whole table saw.
What the fuck?
They stole a whole table saw with the fucking little ass Toyota Camry, a fucking 01 Toyota Camry.
That's horrible, dude. That's terrible.
God damn.
So, okay. Should we just dive straight into it?
Yeah, go into that one.
Just dive into it? Okay. So, I was reading up last night, and it was a website that I found with it had a bunch of different cold cases. I didn't really read into all of them. I kind of just clicked the first one I saw. But it was, it happened in Chicago in 1982. It started with one person. It was this 12-year-old girl who took a Tylenol capsule. And she ended up dying. And then another man took it. All of these happened in Chicago. It wasn't anywhere else but Chicago. So the 12-year-old girl died. And a man died after he took it. And there's 2 people that he knew that died. I guess they might have been family members or something. And then I think there was 3 or 4 more people that died after. There's a whole bunch of people that died, right? Taking these Tylenol capsules. And they... performed the autopsies and everything, and all of them had one thing in common, and it was the fucking cyanide. So the pills had been tampered with, and it said it wasn't on, a production level,
There's
the company.
Some under the table shit?
It wasn't, the company that was doing it, because it was that one area. It was isolated to Chicago, you know what I mean? So it had to be at, a store level, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you said,
someone in the store or whatever had to be doing the shit, because it was just people in Chicago. But there was this guy in New York who claimed it was him, but that doesn't check out because it's fucking Chicago. This dude lives in New York, right? But they went up and checked this dude out. Turned out he wasn't.
So he just out of nowhere, he's just
He said he wanted $1 million to stop, but.
Oh, so he just fucking.
He just wanted fucking money, right?
Yeah.
But they ended up booking him for 13 years. For totally unrelated shit.
Oh, so he just got fucked anyways.
He just got fucked anyways. For unrelated shit, yeah. And then, fucking couple years went by. I hadn't found shit. In 2009, I think they got some extra tips in from people, and they went back over all the old evidence or whatever, and it's still open to this day, and they have no leads or anything
So it's
on
just-
who it was. Yeah. Quick cut.
How to
Quick
do some
cut.
more research.
Craig had to figure out what was going on.
So, anyways, Travis Scott dropped that new song, Escape Plan,
Escape plan.
and he's wearing. Fuck, what was it? a Pearl Jam shirt. In 2001, it was like 50,000 people, same as Travis Scott's,
Yeah.
waiting to get into this fucking concert. And 8 people ended up dying. Just like the Travis Scott concert.
That's sick as fuck.
And then the Pearl Jam t-shirt, the merch they have is the number 8 and like a thing in the middle. And it's just like, you know,
A little weird.
a little weird. I
A
don't
little
know.
weird.
I don't know why Travis would wear that. I don't know why he thought that was a good idea. Because, you know,
Yeah, I wouldn't, you know.
bruh, motherfuckers can't do shit. They get blamed for everything.
It's a weird situation.
I mean, some of this shit, it kind of like, it, you know, it looks, but people are just, I don't know.
I mean, I guess you can't even.
I mean, I could see it, but
I
not
could see
really.
some of it being Travis Scott's fault. I would absolutely not put the whole blame on Travis Scott.
No, I put it on the people who.
They're like the people who held the fucking concert.
Why
yeah,
the
there
fuck
was
would
no
you?
space or
Why would you
anything.
keep selling tickets like that?
Yeah, right. And you know about how they died, right? It was like asphyxiation or whatever.
Yeah.
It's called crowd crush or whatever. Like they weren't literally crushed.
It's just
they're packed in body
compressed.
to body so tight they can't breathe. But
Did you see the thing that they were talking about people getting hit with like heroin needles and shit out there?
What?
That's how they're trying to say that they were dying. Like
What
people
the-
were, some dude was just walking around
that's weird
poking these
shit.
motherfuckers with heroin.
There's no fucking way. You wouldn't even have room to walk around.
And then you
honestly.
know how people are talking about like the Astro World head
I think I
is like that fucking big ass mouth that eats like
Yeah.
some through hell. You know, Travis Scott has that because of the actual Astro World amusement park. There's a head at the beginning where you walk through in the amusement park. Instead of that bullshit. You don't even have to
Yeah.
walk through the motherfucker when you go. Like
It's-
you can walk around.
yeah.
It's just there for decoration. I mean, there's some shit that's weird, but I wouldn't go in that crazy about it.
so you think
motherfuckers
you
would-
think we should
I saw-
cancel Travis Scott?
No, who gives a fuck?
Right? Cancel culture to me is
So
just so
that shit's so
stupid.
dumb.
Like, look, bro. Okay. My question is, to anybody who wants to cancel Travis Scott, name all 8 of those victims and what kind of personal ties you had to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you really give a fuck, or do you just want to cancel this guy
wanna
because you
fit
think
in.
he's a horrible guy? Yeah, you're
But-
trying to fit in. Why are you letting other people dictate how you should feel? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, we should cancel this guy because 8 people died. Okay.
We'd rather blame
Do
like
you remember Ted Bundy's fucking victims? Let's be real. How many of Ted Bundy's victims can you fucking name? Okay, you know who Ted Bundy is?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Cancel him.
He's not good. Right?
Basically.
What the fuck? Like, canceling him's not gonna do anything. Because
People are still gonna listen to him.
People are still gonna listen to his music. I don't really listen to Travis
I don't
Scott,
either.
but I mean, some of his music is a vibe.
Like 2016 Travis Scott.
Yeah, 2000, it's a little vibe. But like,
We would
trying
rather
to cancel this dude is just gonna get him more publicity if you think about it.
think about this. We would rather blame some demonic shit, some spiritual shit, than actually give a fuck about these people.
That
Like what
shit
really
is crazy.
happened.
They're like, oh, satanic
It's just
ritual.
like you gotta think. All these people crushing it. It's just people do not give a fuck about other people.
No, at all. It's the whole fucking reason this shit happened. Like, the only people that were actually trying to stop that shit were fucking, probably the friends of those
Fans.
people.
Yeah, everyone else like fucking keep singing.
Keep singing,
Fuck those
yeah.
losers.
Like, dude, there was people still dancing and shit. Like, what?
That shit is crazy though.
If they really gave a fuck, they could have
I
spaced
saw one
the
thing.
fuck out.
It was
bro.
like, if we're gonna blame this on Travis Scott, how about we blame Ariana Grande for that fucking. Remember that shooting and the bombing? And
oh
shit?
my fucking god.
The
Her fucking
in Vegas.
Where the fuck? Yeah, Vegas. That shit.
that shit was. Hey,
That was
they talking
horrible.
about that. That shit's crazy. You know how they say that it was that one dude.
Yeah.
If you listen to the video, it's just nothing but like steady fire. So this dude can't be just switching out shit. It's steady fire, bro. And you see muzzle flash from like different windows.
Mm.
Like that. Think about how bad that shit was and how
Mhm.
fast everybody stopped talking about it. Shit was swept under the rug.
It really was.
That's like some government shit.
Honestly, I totally forgot about that shit until you just brought it up. Like,
Yeah, that shit was crazy
Swept
as
it under the
fuck.
rug, like you said. But now, looking back at it, this shit was crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounded like those
When do we blame
those,
fucking Ariana Grande for
those
people getting
belt-fed
shot?
fucking machine guns. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess. That's weird though.
World's crazy nowadays.
For sure. You know, cults and shit.
Speaking of.
Speaking of cults.
Alright, so, do you know what a Freemason is?
I think so.
You know, like, the
Remind me.
bitches are, like, in every town. Like, small towns, you know, they got the buildings with the... It's like, it looks like this. It's like some shit like this. And it's got the little thing in the middle. And this dude, he won X Factor. He's from Australia. And he was exposing them because he was a Freemason.
Mm-hmm.
But the lower people like around here, you know, they're not high up in. You have to be like over a 33rd degree Freemason, and shit starts getting like crazy, like rituals. Like you have to stab skulls. You start stabbing like heads and shit. You have to drink blood.
What the fuck?
And basically, it's like the highest of the fucking Freemasons is like misleading all these people until they get to that level, and then it's like its own religion. And you know, you see people like he showed like the signs that people do, like higher up people like on TV and doing these signs, and it's in the book of like the Freemasons when you get up to that level.
What the?
And you gotta think that shit's everywhere around
That's
here.
weird, bro.
I mean, I'm not saying that shit's true, but
Yes, yeah.
the video I saw, because I know my dad knows some free ones. They try to convince dad to do it, but
That's a little suspect.
But you know, those guys, like the guys I know, they're like really good people. But they say like the lower degree ones just don't know about it.
That's fucking weird. That's weird as hell.
Yeah, I was like, damn, that shit's like from around here,
I was
dog.
about to say, there's another, the end timers.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people know about this.
In Lake City, though, that's
It's
crazy.
in
as
Lake
fuck.
City, yeah. So it was this dude's name who led it was Charles Meade, and he moved to Lake City in like
The 60s, right?
I don't think it was the
Or was
60s.
it the
It was like the
80s?
70s. He started this cult or religion or whatever in the 70s, and then moved to Lake City in the 80s, right?
That's when, yeah.
But there's a place I can't remember. It might have been like Southwood Acres or some shit. I can't remember
Was it like a neighborhood?
where they. Yeah, it's like a whole, it's like a subdivision kind of thing or whatever. But there was one place they lived, like it was like their, I don't know, they ran the shit basically.
Like their safe, like
It
their
was like
operations
it was like
center.
their, yeah, basically their operations center. But they got there in like the 80s, and the closest like way that you could describe these people is kind of like Amish people, you know, like technology and shit
They don't
like
fuck
that.
with
They
technology?
didn't fuck with that kind of shit.
But
But
they had
it's
like
weird
electricity.
though because they had electricity and shit like
So
that.
they just don't fuck like cell phones and
They had cell phones and shit like that. It's weird because they had fucking houses, and these houses are like, bro, like $100,000
So,
type
like,
shit.
nice houses.
Yeah, nice ass houses, and there was like one dude where he had his family or whatever. Dude had like 5 kids, and his wife, and he sold like school textbooks, and his wife sold candy or some shit. And they're living in this house that's over $100,000, right? And got 5 kids, and you're thinking, okay,
Something's wrong.
how are
here.
you keeping up with these bills? And you sell books, and she sells candy.
That's kind of like my.
But what happened is Charles Meade, the leader of this shit, would appoint like his preachers or whatever, right? And everybody that was a part of this cult put 10% of their earnings towards the preachers. And those preachers got 10% of whatever they had and put it towards Charles Meade. But obviously it was encouraged that they donated more to get good with God, right?
So he's just fucking.
It was just, yeah, dude, Charles Meade just fucking, basically, whatever this dude said, these people listened, and it was crazy.
So they think
So-
he's like a prophet, basically.
He said he was a prophet. He said God told him all this shit, and he was like, we're the end time army, is what it was called. Because, you know, the Bible, they talk about, like, the
end times, yeah.
end times and fucking
Armageddon.
Christian armies and shit like that, or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And, this dude said that they were the end time army. And it's weird saying that, because it's like, okay, that's a weird name, you know, you got other groups and shit like that. You got other kind of Christian groups that don't say that kind of shit. That's just weird.
Yeah.
But, like, they didn't believe in medical practices at all. So there was a 4-day-old infant that
So they always
died.
basically get fucked or they got sick.
Dude, yes. Literally that. So there was a 4-day-old infant that died. There was a 16-year-old with a heart condition that almost died. And there was like 2 other ones and something like that. But they wouldn't take anybody to the hospital because they
I would
said
say fuck that
they
and just
said-
leave.
they said if your faith was strong enough, you would be healed no matter what the fuck
But
it
they,
was.
you know, they do say like shit like that in the Bible, you know,
Yeah.
because they're like if your faith, and it would happen in the Bible. So I mean, I could see like
I
you
can
know,
see that.
it'd be like a hard decision if you didn't really know.
But there was people that would like watch them. They called them ETs for end timers. You know, there's normals, which
Yeah,
are normals.
that was
and
a
then
lady, right?
The
She was
ETs, the lady called them ETs, but she wasn't the only one. And her and like some other people would like set up surveillance on these people.
Spy on these-
Yes.
Oh, that's
to
crazy
see
as
what the
fuck.
fuck's going on. And the shit they saw was like crazy. Like there was trucks that would come in, I guess like semis, and the fucking ETs would unload these semis of boxes or crates or whatever was coming in and would like put them into vehicles and take them to their houses or whatever, right? Charles Meade's house, bro, had a fence, a huge fucking fence outside with barbed wire at the top. They had like watchtowers for the
What?
people to watch out over his yard or whatever. He had like sticks, like pointed sticks poking out of the ground and
like,
shit,
so if
like,
you walk
like
up with
spears type shit. Yeah, and he had a maid, and she said that she's working for like $20 an hour, dude.
Just chilling.
And there was a money room because all the money they handled was straight cash. And she said his money room was fucking just piles of money on a table.
Bro,
and
what can
everything.
you can't even spend that though, 'cause-
Dude, it's crazy.
'Cause
It
you-
was all legitimate money though.
Oh, so
Like, it was all
so
they
he
had-
could take that and put it in the bank.
Yes, it was all legitimate money. It wasn't like they were stealing. Kinda. Like,
Fraud.
kinda something like that. But, at one point in time, the ETs ran like a crazy amount of shit in Lake City. Like an AC company, a roofing
Oh,
business.
so these guys are just fucking.
These guys were running a lot of shit over there, weirdly enough. And they said it was super easy to tell ETs apart from other people. They didn't have facial hair or anything, like they stayed clean shaved. Apparently a mustache was a sign of a sin of homosexuality.
If you have a mustache,
If you just have a mustache.
so you're gay. If you
You're
have a
gay if you have a mustache.
Damn, I
Yeah.
know a bunch of gay people.
They kept their hair super short. Is
so
what
it's
they
like some
said.
military shit.
Yeah, and the girls kept their hair like shoulder length and wore like calf length skirts or whatever. But there was that, and the shit they saw, I kind of remember some of it. Like,
So what happened to these people?
dude, I don't know.
They like kill themselves or something? Yeah, because
I
you
don't
know, you remember that one dude said he was a prophet, and he got all the people to fucking drink
kill
this shit,
themselves, and they all
and they all it was like it was a fuck ton of people.
But I remember some
Dad
of the shit.
said, I think Dad said there's still some in Lake City.
Probably. I remember reading this shit though. There's some of it like this dude had crates, right? And he buried the fucking crates. And on
In the
top of the
dirt?
crates, he put a shed. That's weird as
you can-
fuck.
So like a secret hatch. type
Yeah,
shit.
pretty much. Or there was one where she said at like 6:20 in the morning or some shit, this preacher, one of his preachers I think, put a bucket over his wife's head and just let her with the bucket. Grabbed the bucket by the handle and just let her wherever she
And
went.
she was into that.
I guess, bro. I
She
don't know
like,
what was
not
going
into
on.
it, but you know she's willing.
Yes, it was weird, dude. They had some weird shit going on. Like the trucks I was talking about, Charles Meade's house with all that other shit.
Yeah, it's
But-
crazy.
He told them that, you know, this dude thought he was like
The
doing
second coming of
yes,
Christ.
he thought he was pretty much better than God, like Christ, because he was like, we're doing things here that even Jesus couldn't do, blah blah blah. He was like, we're trying to bring people together to unify as one in the Lord's name and blah blah blah. He's like, what we're doing here is bigger than Jesus, and shit like that. And I don't know how these people believed him, bro. Like the shit he said is crazy. Like earrings, a sin. Pets, animals, they're all sins. Like
so you can't have fun.
they had evil spirits. Even pictures of animals were evil spirits. Like this lady said that her toddler, like she had a baby, and there was a crib, and the crib had like teddy bears painted on it. She put tape over the teddy bear's eyes. Not even real animals, teddy bears, painted teddy bears, and put tape over their eyes in fear that, I guess, her baby would get possessed by a teddy bear demon. And Meade said he saw demons sitting on people's shoulders, whispering in their ears. and he said one of his prophets or his preachers were like said that a fat doctor performed surgery on somebody and that person got fat, and what happened is the fat spirit that was in the doctor transferred to the patient. And I guess that fills in another reason as to why they don't believe in medical practices or anything like that. It was a lot of crazy shit that went down over there, for real. Like, there was another little subdivision, and there was 12 houses in the subdivision. 11 of them were owned by ETs. Yeah. And Meade owned, like, 50-odd acres, 50-something acres of land, and 49 of that was, like, a park area where they held their fucking gatherings or whatever, and they do it there. Or like a Holiday Inn in Gainesville or something like that, bro. It's weird. Reading into it is really, really, really weird. Like,
they should make a movie about that,
dude. It would be a weird movie.
We should make the movie.
It'd be really
Spin off.
interesting. Hell yeah, let's do it.
Fuck it. But that's kind of like how like my society. Like I have it's not a theory.
Oh,
it's
another
an
thing.
idea.
They couldn't see any outside family members. Like a grandma.
So they weren't a part of it. They just
their family was the ETs type shit, and they couldn't go outside of that, and nobody could come inside and visit. Like this grandma said that she came down from somewhere up north to come visit her family, or she tried to, and her daughter saw her coming up, locked the door, shut all the blinds and everything, and her daughter called the cops, and they had to get out of here. And the lady was like, when is it a crime to come visit my granddaughter and my daughter and blah, blah, blah. And then she said that one time, she used to give her daughter, like her granddaughter, pieces of gum or whatever, whenever she was little, before I guess she was an ET or whatever. And she said she went to give it to her. She's 9 years old, right? And she went to give her a piece of gum. And she's like, I can't. And then the grandma was like, why not? She said, it's a sin. A piece of gum is a sin, bro. But, what the fuck else? There was one more thing I was about to bring up, too. Damn. Slipped my mind.
I was like, what the fuck was that?
What the fuck is that?
It's a road out there.
Fuck, I can't think of what it was.
Stuck?
Yep,
So I
stuck.
can
Go
go
ahead.
on my...
Go
Alright,
ahead.
so my idea is, it's kind of like that, but not like that insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like those big ass, like 2-story sheds they sell at Home Depot. Buy some land somewhere, you know, like he has, you know how he has his ring?
Mm-hmm.
Have my ring of that. Go gather the homeless people from like Lake City and Live Oak. And they live in here. They live in the circle. They live by my rules. I don't know if that's like communism.
It's a dictatorship.
Yeah, there you go. But not really, because, you know, they can kind of do what they want, you know. I make them follow like rules.
Of course.
You know, I try to cure them of their addiction, so I would have them. I'd give them money, you know, to get their allowance, to get paid. They go, and they go buy their drugs from wherever, you know, they get their crazy shit. They bring it back to me. I mass sell it like a cartel. So, you know, and then we build up, so eventually I have
We
like
have
my
a
own.
homeless army.
Yeah. You know, people fuck up, I'm gonna have like an arena.
And they fight.
And
to
they
the
fight.
death.
Whichever one wins, they get this. You know, they're okay. The other one, you know, dead.
Dead, of course.
I'd have to have like a pit to like throw them in, because I couldn't just like leave bodies everywhere. I guess I could just have to start my own cemetery, basically.
Yeah.
But you know, I feel like that would work, somewhat. I feel like I'm helping them because you know, they're not really, they're not contributing to society any other way.
They
So
might as well join a cartel.
they might as well do something.
That's horrible.
But I mean, it's not that illegal, honestly. I'm not really doing anything bad. So I wonder if the police would like give me money for turning in these drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus. Maybe.
Like, just find some way to make money off of these guys, and then you know, start like companies with them. So I have my workers. So yeah, I feel like that'd be a good idea, dude. We should go to those homeless camps and just chill with them. I don't know,
Dude,
we could.
the other
we
night-
could get killed. Honestly,
The other night they were going dumb. They were yelling. We could
having
hear
a party, bro.
Hmm?
Like a party.
No, dude. They
Oh,
were
like-
just yelling at each other.
They're
I guess
probably
it might have been
fucked
over.
up.
It might have been over money or something. I don't know.
They're
but
probably
we were.
fucked
It
up,
was the
bro.
fucking truck shift, like
Oh,
I said.
that's what I was
and we could
doing.
hear from the forest, dude, just yelling at each other.
It's weird.
Weird. As
You
fuck.
know how they like sit on the corner and you know they ask for money.
Yeah.
They just bring all that money to me and then I'll help them out because you know if they have the money they're gonna go buy drugs. Me, I'll buy them like food and stuff.
and shit like that, so
Yeah.
they don't die.
Yeah. Never mind with the drugs. I'm not doing that. I can just take the money they earned from doing that, you know, get them clean, feed them. And
That's
then
horrible.
at that point, they can get jobs because now they have a home address, you know, that they can. You have to have a home address, I think, to get a job or some shit
Some
like
shit
that.
like that, maybe.
Unless it's under the table. So at that point, they'd have a home address, you know, start a bank account, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
So then they can make money and just
Make
restart.
our own bank.
Oh, the homeless society
The
bank.
homeless society bank. They deposit their money in there. You give them interest.
HSB, homeless society bank. It's only homeless because you know, like some banks they just withdraw money.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I shouldn't do that because you know, probably take a lot of their money away. So if they can just stack bread, and eventually, once they get right, they'll repay me somehow.
Some way, somehow.
Like if they start their own business or something, right?
The lizard right there.
I get some shares out of that, so I'm making money. I feel like that's a good idea, honestly. I feel like it'd be kind of hard because, you know, I don't know how well you can convince a homeless person.
I don't think it'd be too hard. Yo, bro.
Unless
I got
they're
a
like,
place for you to live.
bro, I got
Oh,
a spot for you
fuck
to stay. All you gotta do is, they probably like, fuck it. They probably wouldn't even give a fuck. I don't know, unless they're really into drugs.
Then they'd have a house. Not a house. They'd have a shed to do drugs in. I feel
I
like.
wouldn't let them do drugs in there.
Oh, fuck.
I'm trying to cure them. I'm not
My
trying.
bad. You're right.
I'm not trying to have drugs in my circle.
I'm still stuck on that, an army of homeless people. My bad.
Yeah, if anyone crosses me, you know, I just.
Homeless man, get him! You gotta have a right hand man, though. Big ass homeless man, though.
Like an ogre homeless man?
Dude, yeah.
Like boss homeless man?
Yeah, like a.
Like the most like heroin. Well, I don't know.
What's the
I
movie?
think heroin makes you skinny.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Is there
I'm
any
fucking
drugs?
sell
Is there
them.
any drugs that make you plus size?
Maybe marijuana.
Maybe marijuana.
If you eat,
If you-
which if they're homeless, they're probably not
Probably
eating
not
too
eating.
much.
Fuck, dude.
Bro, I'd have them dripped out.
Drip the fuck out.
Bro, buy their clothing, just have them walk around, drip the
I
fuck
was about
out.
to say, bro, I'm dripping them in fucking Gucci and all that.
Nah, I'd put them some symbols like some Nike.
Some Nike. Some
Maybe then you know I'd
some
have
little
like
slight work.
maybe have like some country ones. Start a farm.
Some
Have a share in the farm. I sell the crops for them, and they just do the farm up. But I
This
pay
is
them, so
not-
it's not
yeah.
slavery.
This is a great idea.
That's actually, you know, I just thought of this
It's
stuff.
good.
Like
It helped
at
the
first, I
community.
just had like a basic idea, and then I just
No,
kind of went
it's
from.
just
I just went from that
evolving.
like just right now.
It's evolving. Craig, we can do this.
You probably would help out the community, you know. They litter a lot
Mm-hmm.
because they don't have trash cans,
Yup, they just
and I'm sure they like shit on the ground and stuff.
Dude,
and that's probably not
for sure.
great.
I don't know what else. I mean, where else are they gonna? They could maybe.
I mean, they
like,
could- they-
stores.
when they
could
when they
probably go
stay
to
by the
stores.
fuck damn yeah they shit my arm when they you know they used to stay on the bridge and there's that gas station like a
Yeah.
IHOP right there so they could just you know walk over.
If I was homeless, I feel like I want to stay somewhere that was open.
But
Like
think about it, being
24/7.
homeless is kind of like a boss move. You kind of say like fuck the government, this bench is fine for me. You know what I'm saying?
So,
It's kind of a badass move, you know.
I feel like
The one dude
homeless
is
people
actually
don't
really
decide to be homeless.
cool. Well, obviously, but I mean, I would if I was just like, you know, if I wanted to go off the grid and just, you know,
That's the only way.
not want to do anything with the government,
Be
I'd just go
homeless.
homeless.
Actually, I don't think I'd be homeless. I think I'd just leave, go to like the mountains or somewhere.
They live in the mountains, like
Hell
a fucking
yeah.
hillbilly.
Way out in the mountains.
That's how inbred starts, though. You know,
Fucking
isolated.
fuck that. If it's off the grid, I'm staying away from everybody. That's how
Bro,
off
we
the
just
grid
build
works.
shit out there.
I'm
You
not
ever seen
starting-
like those Indians that on YouTube that just build like
Dude, yes,
crazy shit?
like pools and shit out of
I feel like-
chisels? Shit
Honestly,
crazy.
we could probably get more shit like supplies here, so you can actually make a pretty livable house. I mean, those you probably live in for a little bit, but after a while, you know,
Yeah, dude.
you don't have insulation. It's probably cold as fuck in there.
Yeah, dude. If I was ever like going off the grid, I'd move somewhere crazy, like
On-
way out in the
yeah.
mountains, way out in the mountains, like fucking
On the
Yellowstone,
side of a
bro.
mountain. I don't know about Yellowstone.
Big ass
There's like
beast.
wolves out there and shit. You
I'll
get,
kill those fucking wolves.
I live like somewhere where there's not like a big enough animal to kill me, which you know I could probably bring a gun or something so I can just fight off like cougars. in the outlying.
Figure out how to make
Bears. Forgot about bears. Don't fuck with bears.
Fuck, bro.
But
we're
honestly,
gonna have to go
we
back.
could just do like the one dude and put like spikes around our house,
Smart, Charles.
and then when the door like spikes on the outside of the door, so like if you shut it, it tries to like push the door. It's gonna fuck
It's gonna fuck itself up.
build like you know in Vietnam the punji pits,
Yeah.
like spikes so the bears.
Yeah.
Dude, we could probably eat a bear. That'd probably be really awesome. Like Alaskan bush people, they're kind of off the grid,
They are.
but they're fucking weird. My dad watches that shit. Shit's weird.
These weird.
They're a bunch of fucking. Like I would never. I'd feel like those would be like the people that would not do like shit like that, like cut trees down, live in the woods, build cabins, because you know they're like the quiet kids in school. So
I feel like surviving out there isn't horrible.
it wouldn't be too hard if you just know like the basics and what you're doing.
Yeah.
Unless you like hurt yourself, then you're kind of
Then
fucked.
you're kind of.
Because you have to go to the hospital and pay shit. You don't have any fucking money.
Shit to pay with. No, fuck that. I feel like
I would just become a doctor before I leave, and then instead of paying my student debts, go off the
go
grid.
off the grid.
If I get hurt, I can just doctor myself up, bro. Perform surgery on myself. That'd probably be it. Oh, fuck, dude.
What?
The fucking hornet, bro. Fucking kill it.
Shoes are over there. What the fuck am I gonna kill it with?
Ah. How the fuck did it get in here?
I don't know.
I don't want to kill it with this. I want to kill it with,
Had to make a quick cut.
Got attacked by a hornet.
Fuck that one.
Yeah. Alright. Now we're going to talk about the Denver airport theory.
I feel like a lot of people don't know about this, look.
Dude, I didn't know about it until yesterday.
Dude,
Saw it.
what? That shit.
It popped up on my TikTok. I was
Really?
Like, what?
No, I haven't
Like,
known about
what
it for
the,
a while. That shit's cool as fuck.
When was it built? Like the 60s, 80s?
Fuck if I know.
But anyways,
I just know about it. And what?
it was
you know, all the
over. It was
problems
over
and
budget
shit.
by a fuck ton.
Insane.
Like billions.
amount. Yeah.
It was over. It was over sketch.
Way overdue for when it
Yeah.
was supposed to be built. Way overdue.
And there's a airport 16 miles that was perfectly fine.
Mhm. And then there's the fucking like the underground shit.
Yeah,
you
the
know,
tunnels,
the tunnels
bro.
and shit like that. And they said something.
The runway
about,
is a fucking swastika.
Yeah, that.
But they
shit's-
said, but I saw someone say it was like for like when the wind's blowing, so you can come in from different.
come in from
angles.
different angles.
Which that makes sense.
Still though,
The horse is.
weird pattern.
Have you seen the horse statue? That
Yeah, yeah.
And the dude
fucking
died when he
rock.
was making it.
Mm-hmm.
Some demonic. It looks demonic. It's like a blue horse,
Yeah, dude, it's weird.
red eyes, like flame black
Some
hair.
crazy shit. I feel like we should go into a little bit more detail for the people that don't understand. The
Yeah.
whole conspiracy idea
Is that the Illuminati
Is
operates?
basically
out of
that the
this.
Illuminati operates in this place because there's like fucking there's believed to be like underground tunnels because of how overdue the shit is
in the budget, bro.
in the budget and all that shit. Like there's no reason they should be way. If you could honestly look it up on your phone and probably get a better idea, so we could
I
go
have
into
notes
more
about it.
detail about it.
I have notes.
Oh, exactly. See.
Took some notes just so I remember.
Yeah, I don't want to just, bring it up and act like it's casual. I think people don't really
Okay,
understand how serious.
we already talked about
Dude,
all
we
of
talked
it,
about
bro.
all of it.
It's like like it sounds like crazy.
It
like how
sounds
we talk,
crazy.
but if
but if you
I had more details, I could,
really look into it, yeah. We basically brung it all up. They're billions of dollars over budget for what it's supposed to be. So there's no fucking way that it should cost as much as it did.
and it's
build.
fucking big as fuck.
Huge as fuck.
My dad flew in there. He's telling me about it. He said it's fucking
Really?
crazy. Sketch.
Yeah, I've seen the inside of the fucking place, like pictures of the
Yeah,
inside.
but they said
It's
that's
fucking crazy.
for anti-war and shit.
Bullshit.
But I don't know. It looks kind of crazy.
It's dude. There's some other shit going on. There's no way it's way overdue for being built. Billions over, fucking all that shit.
Oh, bro, you know what I just thought about?
Mm.
I can't remember what this place is called, but some dude snuck in this place, and they have this giant owl statue, and it's like it's somewhere in, I think it's Washington or Oregon, somewhere right there, and basically like ex-presidents go, or not ex-president, but older presidents go in there, and like higher up people. Some dude snuck a camera in there. You're not allowed to film. You're not allowed to bring shit in there. It's like super, super secret. and he somehow snuck his camera in there, and they're burning a giant owl statue.
What did
And it's like they say that they do rituals there,
What in the shit, dude? I saw.
like famous people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Crazy shit.
There's like a fucking.
I can't remember what it's called, but
I don't know. Is that inside what you're talking about?
What?
The fucking whatever the fuck where they burn a statue? Because I was about to bring something.
No,
up,
it's
but I
like out
saw-
in the
It's
woods.
outside
It's
out
out
in the
in the
woods. I
woods.
saw the same thing. It's a whole bunch of people out there, like fucking Bush and Clinton and shit go. out
yes,
there.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, dude, and all
Obama
these
was seen
famous
there,
people,
bro.
Yeah, dude, they all go out there. I know exactly what you're talking about. They hold fucking crazy shit out there. There's a big ass. I've seen like a table. There's a big ass table that they all sit at. It's like a rounded table, I guess.
The one I saw, it was like an auto, like it's got the seats. You know, it's, what would you call that?
I don't even know. Dude.
Like kind of like a stadium, like a
Yeah.
small stadium around the statue.
No, this place is fucking. It was a straight up, just like, you know, Vikings, big ass long tables
Oh,
or whatever.
yeah,
dude,
one of
it's
these,
one
but,
of these,
like,
but fucking
made out of
crazy
wood.
long.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They had a crazy amount of people out there. I guess they.
Oh, yeah,
call it,
it's like hundreds
dude,
of
it's like a
people.
secret society. I don't
Yeah.
understand it. It's fucking weird. But I mean, that shit's absolutely believable. And just some weird shit that goes on,
Someone,
man.
I'm not gonna say his name because he told me not to tell his name, but he said he wants to like start looking into like small towns and like secret shit that's going on.
Dude,
I don't even know where I would start. Like if I went to a library, maybe.
Maybe you
I
could
thought-
find some fucking
nerd.
files and documents and shit there.
I'm gonna get people to fucking follow me around with a tape recorder. Dude, we need that gnome from Project X.
You
stole my fucking gnome. Punches the fucking window, bro.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I feel like there's some crazy shit that goes on here.
Oh,
Or was, maybe.
I know about like higher up people, you know, in the communities selling their scripts. Like there's a
Bruh.
list of people that get the scripts.
There's some shit going on here. I wholeheartedly believe
Oh
it.
yeah, it's like some Gravity Falls type shit. Well, maybe not that because
Maybe
that was
not
like
that.
monsters,
That was like
and
monsters
shit.
and shit. But, you know.
Actually, is it Riverdale? I don't know. I only watched
I
like
think
an episode
Riverdale
of that.
had some
Like
weird
crazy
shit going
secret
on.
shit. Yeah.
some higher up authorities. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like shit.
I think there was like these parents that were rich as fuck. Turns out they were like brother and sister who were incest as fuck. Yeah, it's weird.
But I know this one dude. He died. But he used to be my neighbor, and like he has all this. He used to have like a hotel that he owned and shit. And he would he'd find all this crazy shit out in the ocean, like cannons, gold, and he fucking buried it, like around like where my river house is, there's fucking gold and shit buried around there.
Let's fucking find it.
I know, bro. The one house that he lived in, I think they dug up the cannons and shit, but
Damn.
somewhere where he used to live, no one lives there right now. It's like grown up, abandoned. Probably some more shit out there. If you had a metal detector, bro, you could find some crazy
You
shit.
could find one. You could buy a metal detector.
I think I used to have one. I don't know where it went.
I don't know. I feel like my grandparents might have one. They used to.
Ooh, I
We
thought
used
my
to do shit
grandparents
like
would
that.
be in a secret society, just the way they are.
I feel like my grandparents on my dad's side would be, you know.
Oh,
Like,
I know this one dude. I'm not gonna say names because this would definitely
Yeah.
fuck him. His grandparents and his great grandparents was a, you know, the Grand Wizard and shit like that.
what
with
the
the kid.
fuck?
He was above that. It was like some dragon,
Dude, there's
something-
a fucking
a
dragon wizard.
some shit like that, bro. The Green Dragon.
The green dragon.
the Grand Dragon.
The grand dragon.
I think
Some
he's the
shit
one who
like
tells
that.
like the Grand Wizard what to do.
What, they were fucking a family of wizards. They
Not
could
real wizards,
Fucking
but
shoot fireballs and shit.
I reckon, bro. I'm not gonna say names because I would definitely fuck someone.
That'd be fucking.
But they changed. I guess what they don't do that anymore. You know, they're normal.
They're normal now.
Honestly, I don't think I saw some shit like the KKK doesn't even like do that shit anymore. It's like more like if you beat your wife and shit like that, they'll come and like
Fuck you up.
yeah, basically yeah. It's not like really.
I don't know.
It's not really like race anymore. Now it's just you do bad shit.
They fuck you up.
Yeah, I mean I'm not supporting the KKK.
Absolutely
anyway.
not.
Yeah, I don't support it.
Don't get it twisted, guys.
I'm just saying that's what
We're
I
just
saw.
saying what we heard.
If
Alright?
anything, blame the people I saw it from.
Yep. Also, you know, friendly reminder.
You want to talk about squatted trucks?
Oh my god, dude.
Clay Jowers. Shout out.
Clay. Wanted us to do a
definitely Devon got hardest
in the
squatted
group
truck
chat.
the
In the group chat, yeah, no cap. I'm going Vaughn. I think Vaughn.
I think Von's got it's between I say Vaughn. I don't know. Rodney. Rodney's got a fucking
Rodney's truck is nice. I won't lie.
and Clay's got a nice truck.
Clay's truck isn't bad either. I like that. I don't know. But I don't know, man. Sorry.
I mean, mine's squatted, but not like that squatted. It's like
Just
a
not
couple
sure.
inches.
I don't even have a truck, bro. Got a Honda Civic.
The basic Honda Civic. You should have got the 99 model.
Fuck
The early 2000s.
Basic. How many people you know with a 2020 Honda Civic Sport? Fuck you. Okay.
Not the sport.
Ask me how many
What-
people I know with squatted trucks.
I mean, I fucked up, bro.
Okay. Yeah, fuck you.
One of my friends, bro, Noah. Shout out to Noah. He used to fucking drive the goddamn Prius to school. That was his car for the longest time.
I couldn't do it.
And we went and played basketball. You know, our fucking, like 2017, probably the best year of high school for me. We were fucking lit, doing stupid shit all the time.
Mhm.
You know, we fucking sucked at basketball, but it was like the funnest season, even though we fucking sucked.
That's why you guys sucked.
And we had this one kid, his name was Brandon. He was
Everybody-
ESC, he was on the team. God, that was the funniest mother. We got him fucked up before a game.
That's horrible.
He drank like 6 root beers.
What?
And he was like fucking throwing up and shit. Yeah. Dude, he was the funniest mother. Like, you would like fuck with him, juke him out, and he'd like run into the wall. He'd be like, "Oh, you broke my fucking arm." Oh, bro. One time, you know, we got game socks, like, you know, team everything.
Yeah.
Like, Brendan, where are your socks at? He's like, "Oh, I gotta work Saturday."
What does
Bro,
that?
he would just say random shit, dog. One time we were in Osceola playing a game, and I had some nachos. Nachos were shitty. Threw them in the trash. And
Damn.
I'm just chilling. I look over. Brandon's dicking fucking nachos out of the trash, eating them bitches.
God.
Oh my god.
Kieran told me about he went to school in Jasper and then
Yeah.
what was I about to say? Damn it. Oh, Kieran was telling me that like there I guess there's like that's the best way to I can't remember what it's called and I'm trying to think of the best way to put it.
Is it like a disability?
Yeah, like it's like I don't it's not like Special Olympics or anything, but it was like you put, you know, like kids with disabilities on the team and they'd go and play at like tournaments like out of state or whatever.
Yeah.
Some shit. Crazy shit like that or whatever. And
Oh, so it's like its own team?
pretty much. It was like an off season thing, I'm pretty sure.
It's like an AAU disabled team?
Yeah, kinda. Some shit like that. I can't really exactly remember, but he told me
Bro,
that
they should have like D1 schools like that for
he
just
told me-
special ed people.
he told me that their team had like I think one autistic kid. And then the rest wasn't even like really disabilities, like they were just like ADHD and shit like that.
Oh,
and they
what
were
the fuck?
bro,
They
they played against other teams with like this real disabilities.
Both teams or just them?
Both. Like,
Oh, I thought it was like them putting like the disabled kids
Bro,
against like some like
that's
hard-ass
basically what it
supers, bro.
was, bro. So
So they're getting shit on.
no, they were shitting on other teams because
Really?
the other teams had like actual disabled people.
Oh, that's
but their
fucked.
team had
So they're
kids with like
cheating.
ADHD
That's like
and shit.
that's like recruiting.
It's-
So you can get fucked up recruiting like that. That's
it's
cheating,
funny
bro.
as fuck.
That's
though.
fucked.
It's so,
I'd probably do that too.
It was a qualifying disability, I guess. Though
I guess
like,
you're-
shit like that. Oh, it's so fucking
I
funny.
guess.
It's funny, but fucked up because you're like, you're shitting on this kid who's autistic.
Oh, dribble move, crossover.
Cross his ass in the next fucking week.
Swear, bro.
Cross him so hard he gets an extra fucking
And
chromosome.
between the legs, jelly. Dude, just-
Jesus, dude.
I would actually, if I was on that, I'd probably just go try hard as fuck.
Dude, I would not play. I would be going dumb as fuck.
Yeah, I'd probably drop like 60 triple doubles every game. Average 60 points with a triple double.
Bitch.
Break the record for the
Oh, fuck.
state.
The state, the nation. I'm putting up a cool hundo. I'm breaking that shit.
Wilt Chamberlain style.
Wilt is still. That's what's going on here. That's really what.
Oh yeah, was it Wilt Chamberlain or was it Kareem? I think it was Wilt Chamberlain. Said he lost his virginity at 5. It was Wilt.
It
It
was
was-
Wilt. It was
and
definitely
dude.
Wilt. Because Wilt said a bunch of crazy shit.
Dude, he has a fuck ton of bodies. Is he still alive or is he dead? I can't remember if he's dead or if it's Kareem that's dead.
I think Kareem's alive. I'm actually almost positive Kareem's alive.
Yeah, I think Wilt's dead.
Wilt probably,
He probably
got
died from like AIDS. Bro, Magic Johnson had
Magic
AIDS.
Johnson does not have AIDS.
Yes, he does,
He's
bro.
cured. Let's be real.
Cured?
Dude, yeah.
What did he get cured by? I don't think there's a cure
Fucking
for AIDS.
money. That's what he got
The
cured
Illuminati
by.
cured him?
Dude, let's be real. Dude's got AIDS. Had
Yeah.
AIDS. All this money. No way he's living as healthy as he is right now. And living with AIDS as long as he's been living with AIDS.
That is true.
It's a fucking autoimmune, whatever, deficiency, some shit like that.
Your
It
blood.
destroys your immune system.
Yeah.
No way he's been alive this long. I get, treatments and money.
He's like Helen Keller, bro.
Bullshit. Have you talked about that on here?
I don't think you did. I think
I don't
the
think
audio
we
cut
have.
out when we did it.
Helen Keller
Is
was
a fucking fraud.
fraud.
If you
you
believe-
think otherwise, you
Are stupid.
are stupid. You're brainwashed by the
You're a fucking sheep.
government. You are a sheep.
You're telling me.
You
Hey,
can,
blind?
we could let's go over some accomplishments of Helen Keller really
Airplane.
quick. First
Flew an
off,
airplane.
if you don't know somehow who Helen Keller is, we'll inform
She's a
you.
mute.
She was blind and deaf. Okay? Blind and deaf. Totally blind and deaf. It happened when she was like
I think she's always
maybe
been
9
that way.
months old.
Have a-
It was totally gone when she reached like 9 months old, some shit like that. Way before she was a year old type of shit.
So she just faked it.
Anyways, she flew an airplane,
Wrote books.
wrote like 5 books. She learned like
she won a Nobel Peace Prize, didn't she?
She learned like 3 different languages. I think she might have won a Nobel Peace Prize, some shit like that.
She won some kind of fucking award.
Some crazy shit was going on here, right? But
Solved world hunger.
it's just
I wouldn't put it past her.
she can't be real. It just doesn't add up. Even like if her teacher or whatever, a lot of people think it was like a publicity stunt for money, and that makes sense. Cause Helen Keller's fucking political views were the exact same as her teachers.
There's no way
Coincidence?
if she
I
can't.
think not.
If she can't hear or see, there's no way she can learn any language.
If you really
'Cause
break
you
it down, there's no
And
way.
she there's a couple of videos of her like speaking somewhere.
Like water, the video.
Yeah.
You know,
Sounds like SpongeBob.
yeah.
There's no
Patrick-
way because she
sounds
wouldn't
like
even know.
Patrick fucking
She,
SpongeBob.
the only thing she would know is
They
like
said the way that they taught her
the vibration.
is they spelled it out on her hand and shit like that. But
How are you gonna tell her what that fucking means?
how is she gonna know what it means or how it sounds? She couldn't. Totally deaf and blind.
I don't think she would know. The only way she would know, like she was even like speaking, is vibration.
Mm-hmm. It's the only way you would
That
know.
might be like amplified because
Even then, though, how the
Yeah,
fuck
exactly.
would
It
she
still doesn't make
know
sense.
how to say it?
how the fuck would she write books? There's no way you could teach someone to write if they're blind and deaf because you can't tell them what the fuck that means. You can't.
Can't.
They would just basically be nothing.
The way they taught her is like write shit out and then they'd make her touch it or whatever, I guess. Still though, how the fuck would she know
How
how to
does
say
she know
it?
what that is?
How does she
She's
know what
like-
it is?
How does she know what a fucking table
How does she
is?
know what a letter is, bro?
How does she know what a fucking... If you wrote
Anything.
table on her hand and put her hand, she's just like...
They put it was like TABLE and they'd spell it out on her hand and
Nah.
how the fuck would she know what a table is? Really? Now that you bring it up,
How would she know what
they gonna
anything
do?
is,
Rub
bro?
the whole fucking table?
Yeah, you couldn't teach her the... Is that... How do you say it? Braille?
Yeah, Braille.
Just
She
know
couldn't learn it.
it's just-
She's
It's
deaf.
just...
How's she gonna know?
Yeah. Shit does not make sense at all.
Yeah. Anyways, we're going on a fucking rant about Helen Keller right now.
Well...
She wasn't real. I mean, even if she was real,
When I have a kid, Helen Keller reincarnated. I'm gonna fake it for everybody.
even if Helen Keller was a real person, which she could have been, you know.
Oh,
Her
she's a person, but
disabilities,
the
I just don't
disabilities.
believe in
yeah.
it. Whether she was fake, whatever.
Whatever they did it,
or
they probably did it
didn't
for
have
her.
any real disabilities.
And just, like-
fuck it. Something's not adding up there. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck what. I don't know. If you say she's fake, cool. I'll agree with you. If you say the shit wasn't real, cool. I'll agree with you. If you believe in this,
I will never agree with you.
I
on
will
that.
absolutely never agree with you. I will take that to my grave. Helen Keller couldn't have been real. Maybe person? No. The disabilities, being blind and deaf, and learning all that shit, and doing all that shit? Absolutely not. No way you can disagree with that. It's just
Bro.
not possible.
I was just thinking about. You know who Kyle Rittenhouse is?
That name sounds familiar. I feel like I heard
It was
about
like the
this shit.
dude that was running around in this, like when the whole protest shit was going on. They were burning shit.
Mhm.
He was in the street and he fucking killed the one dude, and the one dude ran up on him and he fucking shot him in the arm.
I don't think so.
Anyways, the case going on right now. It's like a whole like Oh, dude, this shit's fucking stupid. Like the prosecution trying to prosecute him.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, your name on TikTok is so and so. I think it was like whores love me or some shit like that.
Yeah. What the fuck?
And it was like they're trying to pull it. And they're like, so you played Call of Duty? They try to fucking do shit like that. But then the other dude, the dude that he shot, is a convicted felon and had a pistol. And he chased the dude. He chased Kyle. I don't know if he was like trying to shoot him, do whatever, but he had the gun in his hand. He was
talking
reaching.
About the kid? He's like the young
17,
kid.
he had the AR.
17 had the AR.
Yes.
Yeah. I remember hearing about this shit.
And anyways,
I hadn't looked into
they're
it.
asking
I just
him.
know.
They're asking the other dude that he shot. They're like, "Were you chasing him?" And he's like, "Nope, no, I wasn't." He said, "So you were running his way?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "But it didn't have anything to do with Kyle Rittenhouse." He's like, "No, it had something to do with him." So he's like, "So you were chasing him?" He's like, "No."
What the fuck?
It's like that one thing on SpongeBob where it's like,
Is this your wallet?
Is this your wallet?
Yeah, the wallet shit. He was
"It's
like,
your ID. I
this-
found it in this wallet, so it must be your wallet." He's like, "Makes sense to
me.
me. So
So
take it. It's not my wallet." Yeah, basically that's what it is. Then they're asking, they're like, "Why were you running?" He's like, and then Kyle was like, "'Cause there was a fire." He said, "So there was fires everywhere." He's like, "I was trying to put the fire out."
dude, it's fucking. Oh god, dude.
God. LeBron is on the other dude's side.
The fucking.
The convicted felon that was holding a pistol and got his arm disintegrated.
I don't even know what's going on.
LeBron
I really don't
is a sheep.
understand the
I
entire.
don't really fuck with LeBron like that. LeBron is a sheep.
I don't even understand the whole situation.
LeBron is liberal as hell, bro.
All I know is a white boy shot somebody.
The other dude was white. They're all
I
white.
didn't even know what the fuck was going on.
I think the other dude that he killed one dude. And I think he was like a child molester or something.
Who? Kyle's the kid, right?
Yeah, and then he killed the child molester, and then the felon. I don't remember what he might have had the felony. The dude got his arm shot off for child molestation or something. But he had a felony for something.
Well, it brings new light to the situation. If the dude touches kids, death penalty.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there. I think we should put his head on a chopping block. If you like kids, you just die.
But
should die.
You ever seen those like
It's
TikTok,
fucked up.
like people like the kids' parents touching them and showing they were younger,
Yeah.
and not really like knowing what the fuck was going on until they got older. I don't see how people could fucking do that shit. That's insane.
It's
to me.
disgusting to me, dude. This shit is.
How do you?
It's terrible. I don't understand how fucking.
You must have like some kind of disability to be like that.
I'm not even right. You just gotta be fucked up. You gotta be a horrible person. Like, seriously. Epstein, terrible man. Horrible fucking man.
Didn't the Clintons hang out with him?
Yep.
Didn't they drink like baby blood?
Dude, I don't know. I
Bro,
heard that. What the
I
fuck?
heard that they were drinking baby. You ever like
I know he
you
had
know,
a. I know he
like
had a
say-
sex slave island.
Yeah,
Full of
but
fucking minors.
say something like, or like, say your mom was like, "Did you do this?" And then you hit her with the, "So you think I did this?" You know what I'm saying? Like, say like.
Gaslighting the fuck.
Yeah,
That
basically
thing.
like she's like,
You're fucking crazy.
"I can't believe you broke that plate." You're like, "Oh wait," her like, "Did you break the plate?" It's like, "So you think I broke the fucking plate?"
Mhm.
You know, like that. Where was I going with that? Oh,
His ass.
or it was like, Biden was like, "Yeah, the Republicans think we're drinking baby blood on an island or something." I was like, oddly.
Odd
Oddly
that you bring that up.
specific. Oddly
Very,
specific.
very oddly specific.
I think
What
Obama
are
was
you
involved
trying
in
to
it. Some crazy
say? With
shit.
Epstein,
Yeah.
I don't think they had any flight logs for him. I know they had Trump.
But there was a picture of Obama, Epstein. They had a little girl in this. It was like a boat type shit. So like a
Maybe it
car or
was.
something.
I know there was a lot of people involved.
Yeah, I wish our system wasn't like so secretive. Like I wish we could know.
Dude,
Everything.
I could talk so much about this fucking Epstein case. I watched
Bro,
the
did
whole
you
last
see the
documentary about
picture,
it.
the paintings he had?
Dude, yeah, some crazy.
Did you see the
shit
George
with
Bush
fucking-
one with the Jenga towers and the paper airplane?
No.
Yeah, he had a picture of that on his island, like a painting.
What the fuck?
What they say? He killed himself? What?
He killed himself.
Yeah.
He
But
so what happened? What
he
happened
exposed the
was
Clintons, didn't he?
Mm-mm.
Who did he expose?
He didn't expose anybody.
Really?
He killed himself before he even got the chance to.
Damn.
I'll explain. I fucking love this shit because there's like so much shit. Like, people are like, oh, Epstein, touched kids or whatever, and all this. I don't think people realize the extent, though. Like, I knew before about the Epstein case, and I never really looked into it. I knew he was a higher up, and he's a fucking.
Where
He
did
was
he
a
get money
cholo.
from?
Yeah, hold on. Anyway, dude, this documentary told me everything I need to know about this. I always knew Epstein was a higher up, knew all these crazy people, and he was fucking rich and blah blah blah, touched kids or whatever, killed himself. I never believed he killed himself just for the sole fact he was a government fucking higher up. He wasn't even in
That
the
happens
government.
a lot.
He wasn't even in the government though. That's the crazy thing about it. So the way he made his money, dude was a total fraud. Like total fraud. Like he got a job at a fucking what a broker is or whatever.
Yeah,
Like, they
stockbroker.
sell stockbroker
So, like,
shit.
Wolf of Wall
He-
Street shit.
Yes, that's exactly what the fuck he did.
He
was
frauded.
a
He
fucking-
scammed people out of their
he was a
money
Wolf
for
of
their
Wall
stocks.
Street,
Okay.
yeah, a real a literal Wolf of Wall Street guy. He's fucking
Yeah.
did shit like that. But he started off with I think he was like a teacher or some shit,
Yeah.
and then went in the stockbroker company and got a job there. Lied about everything.
So they
bro.
lied on a job application.
Yeah, dude. Like a whole bunch of lies. This dude was fucking manipulative and knew how the fuck to get shit he wanted. You know what I mean? But that's how he got in so tight with all these crazy higher ups and all this fucking money. But he had like armies, you could call it, of underage girls. that
Oh,
would-
what the
dude,
fuck?
It's like it was like soliciting for prostitution or some shit, like prostitution of a minor. But it was like in Florida alone, it was like
Is that why everyone thinks Trump's like a bad guy?
Hundreds of
that
people.
Because he was like linked
he was
to
on the
him?
fucking island. We went to the island, bro. There's no way he wasn't involved with it. Clinton, Trump, all of them were absolutely involved. He had butt-ass naked girls walking around on this island, serving to them in the
But they're
building,
underage.
wherever the fuck. All of them were underage. There wasn't one that wasn't
Yeah.
underage.
You could definitely get older women, bro. You got money.
It's not hard. They were all minors. His wife was even a part of it. Epstein's wife was. But they got like 16-year-old girls. I think the youngest one was like 14 that he got to. But he'd get these girls, right? And they'd come to his house. And West Palm is where one of them was.
Beach?
Yes, Florida, West Palm. And he had a nice ass house or whatever, and these underage girls would come there and they'd give him massages. And eventually he fucking stripped down and,
Did the voodoo?
did some shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he'd be like, go tell your friends, blah blah blah. It was like
Tell your friends.
it was like $200 they'd get. And you're a
Aw.
fucking kid. $200 is a lot. For real. And they'd fucking recruit their friends. And it would just keep going and going and going and going all the way down. One girl said she got over 40 girls to come in. Another one said she got a cool
So,
60.
I wouldn't say that he's all the way responsible for that, but those girls didn't help the situation. But I'm not fucking justifying
this
it.
guy.
Yeah, I'm not justifying
He's a
anything.
fucking terrible dude. But it had to be fucking easily thousands of girls. Because Florida alone, bro. It
Especially
was
in that part.
fucking insane, the amount of people. And there's so much shit. Like, his wife was involved. The fucking, what is it, Prince Andrew, right?
From
From London or
UK?
whatever. Yeah, UK, whatever the fuck he's from. He was involved, and he raped a girl, and he was all with this shit. And he was like, I never met this girl in my life. Denied all these accusations. And there is a fucking picture of him with this girl. A picture! Undeniable fucking evidence that he was with her and met her this night. Yeah. And he's off scotch fucking free. Didn't get in any
'Cause
kind
he's
of
the
trouble.
fucking
Because he's
prince of-
fucking prince of whatever the fuck.
England, right?
It's some crazy shit. Wherever he's
Whatever
at.
the fuck it is. I don't know
But
shit about
there
the
was
UK.
that, and in New York, he had shit going on.
I
I
heard
think it
about
was
New
New
York.
York. Yeah, New York, he had that. The private island, obviously.
I saw a video. Have you seen the videos of that island?
Mm-mm.
Had these people snuck onto the island and
Really?
like walking around like video and shit. It's like crazy
His
looking.
his pool guy.
It's like
His pool guy helped rat him out too, because he said that he saw butt-ass naked girls walking
you know
around
on
the pool
on
and
this
shit.
on this one island, it's like these little they're like little buildings,
Mhm.
little building, and then if you look, there's a fucking staircase, so it goes
Yeah.
into the island, so it's like underground shit, so you can't see from
Yeah.
over top, I guess.
But there was like the way they finally put him in. They got him before. his ass got out easy because they didn't have like hard evidence, I guess.
Yeah.
But they made him think that they were raiding his shit in Florida. He cleared all his shit out of Florida,
Put it on
but
the
they
island.
fucking knew New York is where he had all of his shit, a whole lot. Like they found
Like pictures and
an
shit.
insane amount of child porn up there, like pictures of kids and shit and all this. And in his house or whatever in West Palm, they didn't find anything, but they said it was weird. He had paintings of like naked people type shit. You know, it's weird the shit he had. But what happened is with him killing himself, quote unquote, is he's in a cell.
Oh, so he's in jail when it
and
happened?
He was in jail when he killed himself.
Mm.
He hung himself with a fucking bed sheet or something, you know, whatever the fuck.
The guards
whatever.
make the
But
rounds.
what happened is, I guess there was no guards making rounds. There
camera?
was no cameras that were on. The cameras went out, right?
That's crazy.
And they did the autopsy, and the autopsy even revealed
Like struggle.
the way his neck broke. There's absolutely no way it was from hanging himself. His jaw might have been broke too or some shit. Something happened to this dude, and he definitely didn't kill himself because they said it was literally impossible. So,
Yeah.
suspect as fuck. Someone got him killed, so he didn't snitch.
Bro,
or
that
let
happens
anybody
all the
else
time.
out.
If like people expose the
Mhm.
Clintons and shit, you know how many people have
You know how many people have died?
killed themselves?
Yeah,
It's
or went
every
missing.
every
Dude,
person that talks about it just so happens to shoot themselves, kill themselves.
It's
Shit's
not real. Dude, the Clintons.
and then all the
Clintons
emails,
alone,
bro.
Yeah, the Clintons alone have put people like in the dirt,
Yeah, oh, fucking
Like-
probably hundreds.
dude. Easily, there's so many people that have just wound up missing.
That's
somehow.
when my dad was in special ops when like Bill Clinton was in. He said crazy shit would happen when he was in there.
It's not,
That's when like Black Hawk Down and everything happened.
yeah. There's some crazy shit that goes on for real in the government,
Fucking Clintons are
and people
evil.
are just like naive as fuck to it. You
Sheep,
know?
bro.
It's like, oh, what? No,
Sweep
they
it
would
under the
never
rug.
do that. What the fuck are you talking about?
You don't know what people do, bro.
You're fucking crazy.
But you'd agree if like a serial killer did it. You know what I'm saying?
You're on board with the serial killer.
Yeah, because you don't know them, but you know, people that higher up they don't believe that. shit.
Oh, you know, they're higher up people. They would never fucking. You're stupid if you think that. If anything, it gives them more of a reason to do
Because
it.
they can get away with
They
it.
could get away with shit.
I bet this video gets taken down, bro.
Dude.
You know, fucking YouTube be reviewing shit.
Oh my god. I don't know how our first video didn't get taken down. I
We
feel
didn't
like
talk about too much shit.
a lot of cussing.
Oh, who gives a dude? That's the reason why the comments were turned off. Because I had it for marked for good for kids. So if you have that, the comments are turned off. So I had to park that it wasn't for kids.
That's terrible. This shit is not for children. My little
I thought it
brother.
was.
My little brother fucking watched
How old
it.
is your little brother?
Hold on. I gotta do quick
Seven?
math.
Seven? Is that his name?
7, yeah. He's 10.
He added me on Snapchat.
Snap, I know.
Shout out Seven.
Shout out Zevin. Shout out my dog. Dude, it's so dumb. Like, people are like, oh, let me get on, blah, blah, blah. All this shit.
Some of y'all are boring as fuck. I mean, I hate to, you know,
Hey.
y'all my dogs, but some of y'all are boring as fuck.
There's like people that fucking I barely talk to. And they're like, oh, let me get on. Still haven't opened the message. They're probably gonna see this, be like, oh, fuck you.
Yeah,
Ah,
but
fuck you.
I'm not like, you know, on Snapchat, I open all my messages.
I don't.
I'm like, I can't, like, I just, I don't know, it bothers
There's
me.
some I open, but like,
Because, you know, I got all
It's
these
just-
fucking notifications
I
on that
can't
bitch.
stand it.
I can't do that shit. I gotta clear them out.
I do, but like, it's just.
Some
fucking
motherfuckers act
crazy.
like celebrities, dog. That shit pisses me off.
I don't like act like a celebrity. It's just I just don't have the energy to text people back most of the time.
I just be chilling, be
I
bored
snap
as
my
fuck.
homeboys and shit back. You know, I snap people back that I feel like snapping back. If it's a stupid fucking bitch, I'm not snapping that
I don't
dumbass
fuck, I don't
back.
fuck with females. Certain few. Are
Fucking
alright.
misogynist.
Call it what you want.
There's
Yeah.
some nah.
But I don't know. I just can't fit it. Like, I don't know. They're just the way they do shit. You know, like they act. Like their personality. That's what it is.
It's their personalities.
They just do.
There's some females that I
You know, some of them are cool.
some
Like,
are
you know,
cool.
they're like one of the guys, but
Yeah.
most of them, just the personality's not there. It's just not where I want. You know, they say
At
like,
all.
like their humor is really boring to me. And shit.
It's so stupid to me. Bitches don't spit game.
Bitches don't spit
Throwing
jokes
that out.
either. No
Throwing
bitches,
that out
bitches
now.
aren't funny. There's a couple, but bitches aren't funny.
I don't think I have ever met a bitch that could really spit game.
Yeah, honestly, God. No.
Off the top of my head, I don't know any female that
They be-
can spit
they be-
game.
They be throwing, like, you know,
Stupid shit out there.
like sexual stuff and thinking that's
You
running
think that's
game.
gonna work?
That's just making yourself look easy, dog.
Exactly. Get that shit out of my face. That's why. That's the whole reason
But
I
I mean,
won't
hey,
text any girls back.
if that's what I'm coming for, like, you know, if that's what I'm wanting,
If that's what I want,
I don't mind. But if I'm just trying to, you know, chop it up, that shit,
You can't just.
that shit's throwing me off, dog.
It's like, whoa, what?
just
You
throwing
want
me
to suck
off.
my dick from the back
Bruh.
while watching Looney Tunes?
You know what the
What
worst
the
part
fuck?
about getting girls is, dog? They tell you about their phase. The phase ruins.
Not the phase, bro.
The phase.
Just don't.
I'm one of those guys that, like, if you tell me about that shit, I'm automatically, like, unattracted.
I don't even want
Uninterested. Like, you know,
I won't speak.
girls in the past, you know, you tell me, and that shit kind of just eats you up, dog.
It's like,
That shit eats you
wow.
up for real. I'm like,
Wow.
can't even do it, my boy.
Can't. I refuse to speak on my hoe face. Everybody's got a hoe face. They go through it.
Yeah, but it's different. I'm a guy. You know,
That's horrible.
key that unlocks many doors, powerful key. Door that can be unlocked by many keys is a
Shitty
useless
A
door.
super shitty door. Oh, no.
My mama.
Oh, we're gonna get hate on this.
I don't give a
I don't give a fuck.
Honestly,
Keisha.
guys, most girls would probably agree. I don't know, you know, just like
Fuck no.
the basic ones, dog.
Dude,
This,
fuck.
more,
They're
this is
gonna-
more for guys,
They're gonna be
though.
like, oh, you guys are shitty fucking guys, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a shit. I never
Well,
said I was a good guy, bitch.
Dude, I admitted it. I admitted that.
I
was a
admit,
piece of
I
shit,
would,
bro.
what? I'm a piece of shit.
I'm
I'll admit
straight
it.
up. I'm
I'm an asshole.
gonna
for
keep it
real.
all the way 100.
A whole buck with you, dog.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
A whole milli. I'm a piece of shit.
I'm gonna be honest no matter what. Most of the time, you know, sometimes if I'm like face to face and I gotta address that situation, I might lie a little. I gotta lie, dog. You know.
Dog, what?
But if I'm on phone, I don't give a fuck, bro. On my phone, I can say what the fuck. I can't do that
I
shit.
don't give a
In
shit.
certain, in person, I'm like, damn.
Hell no. I'm in person.
I'm like nervous as fuck to even say nothing.
Dude,
bro.
I'm like brutally honest.
in person.
Anytime. Just
Like
brutally
in person,
honest.
you know, I'm kind of honest, but
People,
you know,
people ask me for advice.
I don't like
and
hurting people's feelings, like
I don't
to their
give-
face.
I don't
bro.
give a shit.
Like if I'm like, you know, kind of close to
The
them,
truth fucking hurts. You gotta learn how to deal with
but you know
that
what I'm
shit.
saying, like. If they're like, you know, you kind of close with them, you gotta tell them some fucking
Fuck.
some flaw shit. Or
Yeah,
something
nope.
Like that.
If I'm close with them, even more of a reason to be
I'm
totally
like, hey,
honest.
I gotta go home. I'll text you later, and I text them what the what the deal is.
Hell no. Straight up, I'm a straightforward.
worst part,
I'm so
I
straightforward.
hate these dudes. You know, you be hanging around them and shit. Then they be lying to these girls about you for some fucking coochie, dog.
I'm not gonna.
Nothing gets me more heated than that shit.
I'm not gonna, go into detail.
If you're a dude I don't know and I don't give a fuck, shit, I might say some lies, but if I know you, I'm
If
not
you're
gonna
a-
fucking come at you. I'm not gonna spread.
What, dude?
But I know you. I'm not gonna do you like that.
It's horrible.
Even if I like barely know you, like say, I haven't even known you that long. I'm not gonna fucking throw you out there like that.
Dog, I will not talk down on somebody. Just
If
for
it's
some
a
pussy.
piece of shit dude that
If
I don't
it's a-
fuck with.
If it's really a genuine piece of shit guy, like he's
I'm
like,
a piece of shit, but
nah, bro.
like,
I mean, like a real, like this dude beats women type shit. If he's a real piece of shit, yeah, I'm gonna be like, fuck that guy.